This is Coin 6 News now at 4 o'clock. Thanks for sticking with us, everybody. I'm Jennifer Hoff.
I'm Jeff Gianola. On this inauguration night, protests already underway all across the country. Right now, protesters gathered here in Portland at Pioneer Courthouse Square. We have team coverage throughout those protests, watching to see if there will be a repeat of those November riots. We've already seen violence erupt in Washington, D.C. before President Trump even took the oath of office.
We want to show people Denver first, where some tension boiled over this afternoon. There was a group of anti-Trump protesters who came face to face with Donald Trump supporters. The Trump supporters were handing out small handheld American flags to the people. Somebody in the group of 200 or 300 protesters who were marching took one of those flags and then burned it. We've seen that even here locally. Police said later that nobody was arrested.
Here in Portland, we've also seen protesters burning flags. We begin with team coverage of the protests happening right now. Jennifer Dowling in the Pearl District, Trevor Alt live on the streets of Portland, walking with a group of students from Portland State.
Our Amy Frazier is also live at the Nines Hotel with a bird's eye view of Pioneer Courthouse Square. But we want to start on the ground. That's where we find our Andrew Dimbert, right in the thick of things. How is it going down there, Andrew?
Well, Jennifer, Jeff, the tensions have died down and people are continuing to speak here and the demonstrations are ongoing. They do plan to march pretty soon because they've given the crowd some instructions for security, for medics, and for supplies. You can see this crowd here. It's grown every minute. There are thousands here. It's unclear exactly how many, but I can tell you that already at this point in Pioneer Courthouse Square, there are more demonstrators than we saw in November at this point before things turned into a riot. It was a little bit contentious early on. There were some police down here that removed sticks from people's signs here. When the protesters got agitated, police kind of backed off, and we haven't seen them here on the ground in Pioneer Courthouse Square, although we heard Amy mention earlier that they are around the perimeter. So there is a police presence here, just not near the protesters. We also saw when one man tried to burn an American flag, there was another that tried to stop him, and fights broke out. But eventually the Donald Trump protesters here got the best of them and continued to burn flags, and things have, those tensions have since died down a bit, and you can hear there are speakers here, and we've seen some singers and some spoken word poets as well. They're going to continue this demonstration before marching through the streets of downtown, and we will be with them every step of the way. For now, we'll send it back to you.